Hi, I'm Kathy Dodson.
And I'm Jocelyn Lindsay. Welcome to another episode of 5 Minute Indie Insights, because we are going to give you publishing tips and tricks on fast speed because we've all got things to do and places to be. So come join us for 5 minutes, and we don't want to be another tab that you forget about on your computer screen.
No, and especially not today, because today we are talking about read through. Read through is when people read one book by an author and then they buy and read one or more additional books by the same author. So that first book causes them to read other books. This is most common in a series. And read through is important for an author because it leads to stable income. And it's also used to make advertising more effective. Do you agree with that, Jocelyn?
Absolutely. Yeah. And I'm writing a series. So for me, as the more books come out and mine are directly connected, as more books come out, I need authors to or readers to keep going from book to book to book. And that's going to be my read through. And I'm going to want a really good read through on book 5 and a really good read through on book 1, because that means my readers are staying with me.
So I want to explain what read through is really about. And to do that, we're going to do some math. So bear with me.
It's math time.
Not hard math, I promise. Okay. Share my screen. Okay. So let's take an ebook on Amazon and let's say that you're selling it for $4.99, which is the average price for the books that I write in.
And I think that's across most genres too.
I think it is too. For self-published books.
Yeah.
Published books. So ebooks on Amazon for $4.99, and your royalties at that price from Amazon are 70%. That means you make $3.49 on every book that you sell. Now, of course, this doesn't include all your other expenses. This is just the money you're going to get from Amazon. Okay. So if you're advertising, you need a sale every time you spend $3.49 to break even, not to profit, but to break even. But let's look at a 3-book series. So if you have a 3-book series with read through of 65% on book 2, so that's from 1 to 2, and read through of 50% on book 3, that's from 1 to 3. And I got these percentages from Kindlepreneur. They're the ones who have Publisher Rocket and Abacus. So, this is what they use on their calculations. So your equation changes when you've got that read through where customers are automatically picking up the second book and then the third book. So you've got that initial $3.49 that you made on book 1, but then you've got 65% on book 2. So that's another $2.26. And book 3, another $1.74. So every time you sell book 1, you're making $7.49 instead of $3.49. So if you spend that same $3.49 on advertising to sell book 1, instead of breaking even, you're making $4. I don't know why I put Tom in. No. That's more than double your money, right? So this is really important. And this is why people say write in a series if you want to have an author career. You can definitely, if you write very similarly in a genre, you can lead people from one book to another, even if it's not a series. But it is harder. The very easiest thing to do is write in a series.
Yeah. Get people connected to your world, your characters, etc. If you're not writing in a series, then you get them connected to you as an author, and they want to keep following you.
Right. But this is, one of the ways you can really make money is by read through, by having your readers automatically pick up that next book and then the next book and then the next book. And so every amount of effort you put into selling book 1 brings you back more than double your money.
Yep. Yeah. That's read through. Yeah. So, I think it's interesting because I think a lot of people don't think about I think we think of series as like the characters and the worlds and the perpetuation of those things, and we don't think about it from the math side and the data and the business side of it. I mean, you don't. That's why you want to sell. Like if you're selling soup, sell more soups, and soups that people want to eat. So this is the same thing. You want people to keep picking up your books and keep reading up and keep going along on the journey with you. So I think we see in my genre especially, that's why we see so many series. And there are no standalones. I mean, I don't think in urban fantasy. If there are, they're few and far between.
And this is why, because people are trying to make a living at this, and they some worlds that they already love and that they already know. So you just continue that.
Yeah, and world building in these fantasy genres can be really hard. It can take a lot of time to put together a really well-run world. So you're going to want to write multiple books in it. Yeah, so take the time now. Go write your series. Go start your series.
Then work on my next one.
I know, yeah, that's what I have to do now. It's book 3. Book 2 is dead. Now it's book 3. On to the series. So if you like this, hit like, hit subscribe, come back and follow us. We put out an episode every week, and we'd love to have you here on the journey with us. Thank you so much. See you next time.
Bye.